Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, where we're going to do some wood turning for a change, just for a change, because I don't usually do that. And to help me along the way, we have JP and Mark. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you keeping?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah.
Very well,
I was
thanks.
I was nodding along there when you was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do some wood turning." And I was like, "Yeah, we are."
Yeah, we are. Right, I'll change camera and let you see what we're going to be doing. And there we are. So last weekend down at Yandles, I picked up a couple of nice planks of sycamore because I haven't had any sycamore for a while. So this is one of the pieces that I've cut down. It's about 2.5 inches thick by around about 13 inches diameter. Right, just move this tailstock out the way and take the elbow stabber out of it.
I remember you walking past me with those two planks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that was Jamie and Jim Overton.
That's true.
yeah.
Right then.
Bum, bum.
I'm here.
You can hear us. You know.
Right. I'm turning at around, well, just under 700. So I'll get to do some turning.
All right.
You doing it,
I'll
Jenny?
yeah, I'll go for it, mate. I'll go to the top. Right, out in the chat we have Mr. Dr. Bob. How you doing, Dr. Bob? We have Mr. Doug Miller at Woodspun Round. We have Heather from Spirit Wind, Woodstone and Bone. We have Mr. Chris Dodds. We have Mr. Hodgepodge. We have Lisa at the Ugly Room Crafting. We have Amy DeAngelis. We have let's keep going. We have the awesome Ruby Claire. We have Vicky's out there. We have Mr. Forking Owl.
Oh, Ruby.
We have Clint at Wood Dancers. We have Jennifer's Crafting Creations is out there. Let's keep going. We have Mark the Gentleman Woodturners out there as well.
Indeed.
And we've caught up for the time being. We've got 26 lovely people watching.
Chris Dodds? Did you say Chris Dodds?
I think I did, yeah. If I didn't, Chris Dodds is out there. Yeah.
John McDonald's just joined. Hi, John.
And John McDonald's out there.
You going to do a tenon, mate?
Sorry?
Oh, what, sorry, mate.
Are you going to do a tenon?
No.
Oh, I got all excited then.
Benjamin's out there.
Hello, Ben.
No, I'm just getting the bottom straightened off for putting the mortise in. No, I'm not very sure what the figuring's like on this piece of sycamore. If when I start turning the inside, it's got nice figuring in there, I might highlight it with some colouring.
We have Joey Stillblade is out there.
You've got a friend in me.
Jacked Up Leatherworks is in.
Jacob!
Hello, Jacob. How you doing there, buddy?
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Rob from Forking Owls is getting a new puppy.
Ooh.
3 hours.
What kind of puppy is it?
A Dachshund.
A Dachshund. Like a wiener dog.
Like a wiener dog. Yeah, like a sausage dog. I used to have a
Sausage
Dachshund.
dog.
His name was Dudley. my first dog.
Sarah from Wartooth Designs has got some wiener dogs. She's got a couple of them, I think. I think that's what her. I think that's what her handle is named after. Actually, one of them's called Wartooth something or other. I don't know. Wartooth Loki something. Let's have a look and see if we can find a game to play, shall we?
Friday afternoon question game.
Friday afternoon question game. Good, cool. Good, cool. Right, first one that's just come up. Obviously, this or that. If you don't know how to play it, I'm going to ask you. Oh, Brian at Artwood Turnings in.
Hey, Brian.
So what you got to do is I'm going to ask you a question, which is basically.
No, Matt Wackerly's just joined. Hi, Matt.
How
Hey,
you
Matt.
doing, Wackadoodle? I'm going to ask you a question. It's called this or that. So you get two options. You got to pick one or the other. You can't pick both, and you can give a reason for your answer. So the first one is Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
We know what one AGK is, didn't you? My precious.
Lord of the Rings because it really happened.
Yeah, there you go. There's Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings.
Can't have
Vicky
both,
says
Ruby.
Harry Potter. You can't have both, Ruby. You can only pick one.
Even you can't have both, Ruby.
Yeah. Seems a lot more people like Lord of the Rings. That's Vicky's the only Harry Potter one out there at the moment. Joey says who?
Let's have a look and see what sort of grain's coming through here. It's looking fairly plain at the moment.
Oh, Ruby says Harry Potter. Lisa says the books Harry Potter, the movies Lord of the Rings. Mr. Douglas Mungham's in.
Hi, Doug. Yes. Rob's got a question for you, Jamie. Have you had one of those Jaffa Cake donuts yet?
Jaffa Cake Donuts. No, I don't think I have. No, I can't say I have, mate. No. Scott will be the best person to ask that, buddy. He's probably got some in a load of shadow foam somewhere.
Not while I'm turning, Jim.
Because Wayne had to take the tool off the tool rest there.
He's got the complete kit, isn't he, of Jaffa Cake products in shadow foam. Okay, so next one is hot or iced tea.
Hot.
Iced tea.
I guess you could put iced tea as same as sweet tea.
Yeah, iced tea.
So I'm not a massive fan of tea in general, and I even tried sweet tea when I was in Texas, and I can't stand the stuff. See, iced tea seems to be the winner at the moment. Douglas Mongham says coffee. I'm with Douglas on this one.
No idea why that got held, but anyway.
You're talking about Chris Dodds.
Yeah.
So I'm not even on YouTube, and I can see that.
Chris, your comment got held for a review. No idea why. Amy's can of Coke. She's a Cokeaholic, she is.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
drinking variety.
Mailman is in. What's up, Martin?
Hiya, Martin.
So there we go for the one for the coffee drinkers. You got Irish coffee or plain coffee.
Oh,
Oh, now.
here we go.
Oh, here we go. We
Oh.
found Wayne's weak spot.
Not necessarily Irish coffee, but French coffee.
That's got brandy in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, Irish coffee's got Irish whiskey in it.
Yeah, but that ain't brandy. All this time, and he's been hiding that from us, Jamie.
You can have an Australian coffee. It's like a normal coffee, but it's an enema.
It's upside down. Yeah.
They do that
Oh,
sort
the
of
old-
stuff in California, apparently.
The oldies are still the funny ones.
Coffee with Bailey's, says Forking Owls. Roger Kent is in.
Right, just want to give my finish and gouge a quick sharpen.
Okay, so the next one, with regards to takeout food, Chinese or Indian?
Chinese.
Indian.
And no, Vicky, I'm not asking you what you want for dinner.
She just said Chinese.
Right, just bring my tool rest a little bit closer.
Actually, I had Chinese for dinner last night. Chicken curry. How ironic
I
is
had,
that?
it, I had it a few days ago. It weren't actually that bad, to be honest.
See, that
Chinese
gets me.
curry.
Somebody
I
says
know.
Chinese. Somebody says
Yeah.
Chinese, and then they add curry onto the end of it.
Ah, shut up.
I find Indians a little bit more expensive.
They are a bit. Yeah.
We had our local Chinese just around the corner was the only one that's not owned by a woman that owns all of them around here, and it recently got taken over by a said woman, and everyone kind of stopped going there now because yeah, it's all kind of all bought in now, and yeah,
Yeah,
not
not
as
good.
nice, not as nice. It's kind of the last one in the area. Yeah, this lady and it was like family owned for ages and ages, and then I guess she sold up. Okay, next one: fish or steak?
Steak.
Steak.
All right, goes without saying, doesn't it?
That was an amazing cut, Wayne.
Yeah,
Watch
I
it
was hoping to
there.
get all the way to the end, but I couldn't see what I was doing because of the shavings. So I'm just going to try and pick that cut up again. Around
Dr.
about
Bob
there.
says Arab food is very popular here.
In Detroit.
Crystal says tuna steaks.
Tuna steaks.
Glenn is in.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
How you doing?
Actually, I got to kind of go with Chris on that. Tuna steaks are awesome,
They are, yeah.
but they've got to. You can't overcook them. Just
No,
flash.
we got some really nice ones a few years ago from we ended up getting them from London. It's a bit weird considering I live on the seaside. Me and one of my mates got a few of them. Really nice.
Now, in all seriousness, Wayne, what would
Yeah.
you honestly start sanding that at now? Because on the
Um,
camera, that looks like a 240 start.
Um,
I can't see
well,
any tool marks at all.
right. Well, what I'll do it on 240. I'll put a fresh piece of 240 on.
Because that
Give it a
was an
sand.
amazing finish. You came off a tool there.
We'll give it a sand and see if it actually produces any tool marks.
So everybody that says steak in the chat, how do you actually have your steaks cooked?
Very rare.
Very rare. What kind of like blue kind of rare?
Blue
Right.
to
If
rare.
if I'm cooking it myself, it'll be blue to rare.
Don't think I've ever eaten it like that before. I usually go like medium rare. Vicky says well done. Amy says well done. Clint says rare.
Oh, Ben.
Ben says well done. No pink.
Get out.
Glyn says 3 minutes one side, 4 the other. Heather says rare. Lisa says rare to medium rare. Doug says medium. Clint says cold on the inside.
Glenn says
Joey
3
says
minutes.
medium well.
3 minutes one side, 4 minutes the other.
Yeah. Matt says rare. Hodgepodge says medium. Douglas says medium rare.
Just a little bit here that needs doing.
Dr. Bob says, how about steak tartare?
Yeah, that's uncooked.
Yeah.
That's raw steak.
Actually just ground up.
What's that? What steak
Steak
tartare?
tartare.
Yeah, but it's got to be good quality steak when you're doing that.
Serves
no
with
good-
oil on top.
It's no good getting a half a pound of mince out of the fridge and trying it with that.
Christos says, lap its horns off, wipe its bum and put it on a plate.
Yeah.
Walk it past the oven, slice a piece off.
Walk it past the oven, stick it in 2 slices of bread. So that was just, seeing as how Mark suggested it, that was just finished with 240 grit.
But that was, I mean, that was a genuine, that was 2 reasons. That was a compliment to your tooling. And it was also, that's kind of production turning style. You only need to do 1 grit, just do 1 grit.
Ben's asking
fast.
Glenn if he's ever tried steak in the air fryer.
The thing is, we're doing just 240 grit. It cuts down on the time of the lives.
Well, that's true. I forgot about that. Slow down then.
Yeah, there you go.
You're going to do all kinds of interesting things on the other side, so yeah, it's fine.
Well, I don't. There's nothing very interesting on the bottom.
Douglas wanted to know what that was, that spray.
That was
Conversation starter.
yeah, acrylic conversation starter.
Did you leave the other tin in the car?
No, it's actually sitting on the table over there.
It's actually got some nice grain pattern.
It has, but some of
It's
the
just not very
sycamore
prominent.
some of the sycamore I've had this year, there's been a lot of feathering in there and everything. In fact, looking at the rest of the plank, there's some quite interesting grain in some of the rest of it. Oh,
Do it for Yorkshire!
thank you.
Douglas is just asking for a friend. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Pizza or subs?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Got to
Every
be
time.
pizza in it.
I live on pizza, I could.
You want to live on the ones that bloody Jamie orders? Dear God.
You probably could do for a good couple of months.
Douglas has got a good question, Wayne.
Yeah,
Can you spalt sycamore?
you can spell just about anything.
I've had
Just
sport
about
sycamore
anything.
before.
Yeah, so far, if anybody is interested in spalting, use your search engine and look for Dr. Spalt or Dr. Spalted. This is she is a professor at a university in the States who knows, I would say, everything about spalting wood.
She came to UKISS once, didn't she?
Did she?
I think she
When-
did. Glyn,
when
I think
did I sing,
I
my
was there
friend?
with Glyn one day when she was there. I think she gave a talk on it. I mean, Glyn might be able to help tell me if I'm lying or not, but I'm sure she was. Hodgepodge says real name is Sherry Robinson,
Yes, she
I
did,
believe.
Jamie. Glyn has confirmed it. Hi, Brent. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, buddy. And also, I think I want to say Rob Summerlin's got a video on his channel about it as well.
Greg
I
Alexander's in.
think he's got a video on there on how to fake it, so to speak.
Well, it's not faked. It's still spalting.
Well, yeah,
You mean
it's still spalted.
how,
but I
how,
think
how to produce it?
How
How to
yeah,
produce it yourself?
yeah, basically, yeah. Dr. Bob says she has a very good book on it.
Ben says, and I quote, "You can't spalt all wood, Wayne. I've had zero luck with spalting MDF."
God.
You're not leaving it. You're not leaving it buried for long enough. Produces a lot of nice dust when you bury MDF.
Yeah.
Ruby says, I found that if I stand a log with the end grain into the garden soil, it will spalt nicely.
Yep. I suppose there's various ways of doing it.
What's the one that you can do with oak and chicken poop? It produces tiger oak.
I
Like a
haven't
stripe.
heard
It
of that
produces-
one.
Yeah, Colwyn
No,
talks
I've
about it
never
quite
heard of that.
often. It produces stripes up through the oak, like tiger
All
stripes.
right.
Huh. I guess
That
I want
sounds
to take some
interesting.
oak to Monty's chickens. Knights
Right, so
Eternals in.
just got a clean piece of kitchen roll there. Turn the speed up, and we'll carry on rubbing in the Yorkshire grit.
Okay, next one. Ketchup or mustard?
Mustard.
Mustard, yeah, I suppose. Just.
Well, that's because you've already got a lot of ketchup, Wayne.
But it depends what it's on, though. I mean, like if it's a sausage sandwich, yeah, mustard's fine. But if it's a bacon sandwich, it's got to be ketchup.
No, if it's a bacon sandwich, it's just lashings of butter and nothing else.
Yeah, it seems mustard is the way to go. But Dr. Bob said French mustard. Christos said English mustard.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh,
get real
English.
mustard in
Yeah,
America.
English mustard.
They don't.
I
They
don't know.
don't
If,
have
Either-
if you're having
no-
breakfast, you got to have Zenf.
Yeah, I was about to say if it's not English mustard, it's going to be Zenf.
Glyn says
And
HB on bacon.
For those of you who don't know what Zenf is, it's German mustard.
Susie, the Swiss woodturner's just joined.
Hiya, Susie.
How you
Must be,
doing?
must be lunchtime.
Miracle Whip on bacon sandwich. I remember Miracle
Is that like
Whip.
mayonnaise in it? Miracle Whip. Is that like Cool Whip?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Why are you saying it funny?
Ain't that from like Family Guy? Cool Whip.
Yeah, Steery. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Say cool, cool. Say whip, whip.
Cool.
Say cool whip, cool whip.
It's just like saying popsicle stick, little boy.
It's almost like Jake's here. No, Vicky, we're not. We're having a moment.
Benjamin says brings back childhood memories. What, the popsicle stick?
Harry says it brings back childhood nightmares. Rex Beast just joined. Hi, Rex.
Hey, Rex.
How you doing? Okay, so next one we have trail mix or a candy bar.
I'm going to have to go for a candy bar on this.
Trail mix. Till I've changed.
I am rather partial to trail mix.
Sucks being diabetic. Can't have candy bars anymore.
Baby roof, baby. Right, just need to get some of this cleaned up. It's a bit wobbly on the top.
Yeah, Lisa says candy bar, baby Ruth.
Oh, Chris, no. Turkish Delight chocolate bar. No,
Oh, my
just
man,
no.
love Turkish delight.
Just wrong.
Chocolate ones. The cherry chocolate Turkish delight.
I was persuaded to have some Turkish Delight in Turkey earlier this year. So I was promised it was lovely. They're alive.
Makes you wonder why Terry likes Toblerones, doesn't it? I mean, he's got the chocolate orange, he's got the Turkish delight.
Turkish Delight isn't Terry's.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's
The
fries.
little purple
No, it's
one. Oh,
fries.
it's fries.
It's
It's
fries.
fries. Yeah, you're right. You're
Fries
right.
Turkish Delight.
Rex B's got a question. He says, heard where you can introduce sport onto wood. Can you do figured wood?
That's
Yeah.
up.
Spot. I've seen some. Actually, I've seen some very nice spalting over the years in the likes of Burr Elm and Burr Oak and stuff like this.
Okay, next one. This one should be pretty easy for Joey. Hot dog or taco?
Hot dog or tacos?
Yep.
Well, there's still quite a bit to go for you.
Hot dogs.
Joey's probably tucking into his tacos right about now, his breakfast ones. There's hot dogs at the moment. There's a few taco ones on there though. Oh, looks like tacos is overtaken.
What's wrong saying that tacos give you so many options? I think there's a fair few options on hot dogs too.
Yeah.
Glenn's having a drop away. See you later, Glenn.
Take it easy, Glenn.
Enjoy your domestic bliss.
Thanks for coming in, Glenn.
There's a way to hang out the washing. Oh, he says he'll be back.
All right. Okay, so next one. Lemon or lime?
Lime.
Lime,
Silly
yeah.
question for Vicky.
Yeah, lime. Nice. Nice, Wayne. Subtle. I like that.
I've got
Trouble
one
is, there's
piece
lime in
of
the
nicely
coconut.
marked.
Never
Right,
heard of
I'm just
lime
going
in
to use
coconut.
lime and coconut's quite nice flavour
Yeah.
together. Right, I'm going to use my finishing gouge again and go from around about here out towards the edge. With me going in across the top, I'm getting a lot of tear out, so I'm doing this to basically fix it.
Looks like Vicky's the only one that said lemon. Surprise, surprise. Vicky says, you not heard the lime in the coconut song? No. I tell you, do you remember chocolate limes?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob says, oh, I'm supposed to tell everyone. Terry says, hi and thanks everyone. Put some love hearts in the chat for Terry.
Yeah.
Been a little bit poorly lately. So, but yeah, love hearts in the chat for Terry.
Yeah, lots of hearts in the chat for Terry. Right, I'm just going to knock this corner off here. The last thing you want if you've got a customer coming to pick up a platter is them cutting their hands on the rim. That's better. Right, so I'll have the rim starting, or sorry, the bowl starting there.
Okay, next one. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Beer. To be fair, Wayne, you didn't really even have to answer that one. We knew.
No. Yeah, we knew. Douglas says, question, JP, last question from me. Let's scroll up.
Oh, is the top concave or convex? Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne.
Sorry?
Is the top
the-
concave or convex?
Right, it is at the moment straight. Slightly convex up to that point. So rather than going like that, it's slightly going like that.
Donna Love Angel's in.
Hello,
Hey,
Donna.
Donna. You found that birthday card yet?
Somebody else came in.
Well, Wayne might disagree with you there, Ben. He says beer, of course. No such thing as a refreshing wine.
Oh, yes, there is.
I think Kim would argue with you as well, Ben. Wine and soda. Lovely drink.
All right. Next one. Would you rather ribs or wings?
I
Ribs.
missed that, Jamie. Sorry.
Ribs or wings?
Or wings.
Yeah,
Hang on,
lime and
gonna
soda's a nice drink.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Let's have a look, see how we're doing. Grand.
Chris Dodd says Red Bull gives you wings. Funny story. Somebody actually tried suing Red Bull because it didn't give them wings. Joey says, "Why not ribs and wings with fries?" Because it wasn't the option, Joey.
Rex B's asking, Wayne, how many cameras do you have to do these lives for us?
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 set up around here at the moment. I've got 1 set up for over on the VB, and I've got a spare one set up that sometimes gets used on the bandsaw.
6.
And I've got a couple of more spares knocking about if I need to set any others up.
How
I
many
have
do you
3 on.
use, Mark?
Well, I've got 3 on the. Well, 3 on the lathe with a backup one of 4 for the video camera, and 1 on the desk, so 5.
Yeah, I've got 2 with an optional 3rd on the lathe, and I've got one over here for intros, if you like, or welcome camera, I suppose.
I think the basic lathe setup is overhead, side headstock, and tailstock straight on. Those are the 3 you need, really. Everything else is just added viewer value.
Get a different gouge. Give us a minute. This one's just going to need a wee bit of a sharpen.
Okay, so next one, bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Bacon. Bacon. I even said it like Wayne does.
Bacon.
Bacon, man.
Bacon, man.
Right.
Gonna say, strike that out, it's square sausage. Joey says both, and I don't care that it's not an option, JP.
Right, just got a nasty bit of tool mark there I want to get rid of.
Heavy breathing a bit there, Wayne.
Might have to open up a packet of that ketchup that he's got. Okay, next one. Apple pie or cherry pie?
Apple.
Joey says ketchup.
Oh, what were those options again?
Apple pie or cherry pie?
Could be controversial here, and I'm going to go cherry. Cherry pie.
We used to have a
brilliant.
an American music teacher at school, and one of the songs she made us sing was about a musical cherry pie.
Actually,
Today, kids, we're gonna sing about the musical cherry pie.
cherries are really, really good for you if you're diabetic too.
They're
Just
actually not. They're not bad for you if you've got gout.
Yes, they are very good for you if you have gout. My brother suffers with gout.
Yeah, so do I.
He has cherry juice from
Yep.
Waitrose. Do you know one of the things that's really bad for gout?
Alcohol.
Strawberries. Strawberries
Oh,
are
is
the
it?
worst.
Didn't know that.
Strawberries are the worst thing for gout.
I've lost a sanding pad.
You had it earlier.
No. That's
All right.
a different one. Because I don't tend to just use. I use different arbors with different grits on.
Donna, it was apple pie or cherry pie, and Joey says cake.
You can trust Joey, can't you?
I know you can. Pancho sold him out.
Right, for anybody who might be interested, I've got an extra premiere out tonight.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. I'm going to be watching that. I might have to
Jamie
bail to
very
watch it by Apple.
Jamie very kindly loaned me his sphere jig. So I've got a premiere out tonight on how I set it up on the lathe, and I've got a premiere out on Sunday night, actually showing how I turn a sphere with it.
Okay, next one. Jack Daniels or Jim Beam?
Jack Daniels. Jack and Coke. Can't beat it.
I'm not keen on either, to tell you the truth.
You're a heathen. You drink red wine. What do you know?
No, I also drink single malt.
Douglas Mangum says teetotal. I never heard of that brand.
Oh yeah, wild turkey's nice.
Right.
Ruby Claire says, does the jig cut from above or from the horizontal?
It cuts from the side, Ruby.
It's a really good jig.
It's a really good. The thing that I like about it is that, and I explained this in the video. There's sometimes when you're holding the piece between centers, I usually move the banjo towards the headstock, but you've got the tailstock there as well, and the bar is right down low for doing the sphere, and it can hit on the tailstock and hit on the banjo of the tool rest. But it's actually adjustable. You can adjust the head of it and adjust the length of the cutter, so you can actually adjust it to get right round towards into the center.
And it keeps the same swing, doesn't it? Same
It keeps,
arc.
yeah, it keeps the same swing. It keeps the same arc of cut. It's really cool. I did have a cheapo one which I bought from eBay a lot of years ago. This was, and that was worse than useless, to tell you the truth. Right, I'm just going to put a couple of bits of decoration on this, just to highlight the rim. I'll put one there. I'll put one just on the inside.
I never thought about putting one on the inside before.
And I'll put one just at the outside as well.
Nice.
Well, I'm not going to bother putting any colour on this. I don't think it actually needs it, to tell you the truth. I think it's looking pretty cool the way it is. That just needs a
Andrew's
little...
from AGK's just joined. My precious.
Hi, Andrew.
My precious. We talk about Lord of the Rings and he will turn up.
Took him a while. He obviously had to traipse all the way across Mordor to get here.
That's it.
You know, and with the length of his legs, it was a bloody long trips.
Should have flown on the Eagle.
Okay, next one. Would you rather eat from a food truck or a diner?
It must be my age, but I was going to say diner.
I think it all depends on the food.
No, I just like to be able to sit down comfortably.
Yeah, you're right. It's your age, Mark.
It is.
Douglas Malcolm says, question Wayne, texture?
No, I'm not putting any texture on this. I think this is it. Even though there's nothing highlighting in the grain apart from this bit here and a couple of wee bits there, the grain on this is really very nice. So I'm not going to do anything else to it. It's got a couple of highlights on there, and I think it's looking absolutely smashing the way it is, to tell you the truth. So I'm just going to finish it the way I finished the outside, with some grit and then some microcrystalline wax.
There you go.
Oh, it's no good. Sorry, I've got to open the garage door because I've just done another coat of lacquer and I'm high as a kite.
Yeah, that's what he's telling us.
Nothing to do with all of them plants behind you, Mark.
Yeah. Shush.
It's probably the beans that he had for breakfast. That's what it is.
Wait, porridge, I'll have you know.
Turn the speed down again, about 250. Just get that rubbed in.
Okay, next one. Cheese fries or chili fries?
Oh,
Chili fries.
yeah, I'm going chili as well.
Burger King have just started doing dirty fries now.
What have they?
Yeah,
It's 30 miles to the nearest Burger King.
I can just have it delivered.
I've got to have my daily dose of chili.
Grandpa
Turn the
Jim
speed
would
up.
turn us in.
That's
Good
who it
afternoon.
was. He came in earlier
Yeah,
and I
Yeah,
missed him. Sorry, Grandpa Jim.
did he say that there was somebody else?
So that's what fresh air smells like.
Hey, Joey says taco time. You're going to be eating them in your garage, Joey?
Have you got that meme?
I've got it here somewhere, yeah. It's pronounced garage.
Ruby, Wayne Ruby says, no texturing or colouring today then.
Nope, not today, Ruby. Just a couple of highlights on the rim and one just on the inside of the bowl. Like I was saying, the grain on this is, although quite plain, it's very nice. I don't think it needs anything extra doing to it.
It's actually quite pretty.
Okay, next one. Cook at home or take out?
Cook at home.
Take out. Because I can't be bothered.
John, it is 9972. Donna's making chili con carne tonight for dinner.
Oh,
I
there's a
don't know.
thought.
I don't know what I'm doing for my dinner tonight because Jane's out for lunch today, so she'll probably just have a bowl of cereal for her tea.
Could be fish finger sandwiches, I think.
Oh, with a slice of
Oh,
cheese.
There you go.
There's a shout, isn't it? Hey, fish finger
There you go.
sandwich.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
But do you put tartar sauce on it?
Well, I'd put tartar sauce
I
and a
normally
slice
have
of cheese.
ketchup.
Try it with tartar sauce. It's just different level.
Might have to have a go, right? I'll tell you what, Douglas says chili con carne over chips. I'll tell you what is nice, spaghetti bolognese over chips, but without the spaghetti.
Oh, you mean bolognese sauce? Or a meat
Bolognese
sauce?
yeah. Yeah, like a meat sauce.
Nice.
Brent Beercroft says every
Oh, hang
Friday
on.
night it's fish and chips and the Legion.
Right, just get my brush in. I've got some wax and stuff in the decoration here, so I'll just get rid of that.
Did you ever find your decorating elf, by the way, Wayne?
Nope, I didn't. God knows where that's gone. Probably down the back of a shelf somewhere. Thought I'd clean that out. It's just bloody clogged it up even more.
Okay, next one. Would you rather be interviewed on television or have your interview published in a newspaper?
I think on television, to tell you the truth.
Television. I don't think many people read newspapers anymore.
Yeah, there
Maximum
might be
exposure.
I, th-
and all
I think
that.
that goes
The-
with a magazine
the-
as well.
there might be more chance of the truth coming out if it's on television.
Yeah, true. Amy says I've been on TV. I know I watched Crime Watch.
Oh,
Joey says he's got to run. Great job, Wayne.
Thanks, Joey. Don't work too hard.
Heather says, unfortunately, newspapers are obsolete now. Clinton says he's done both. TV was scary. He was 10.
Oh, poor Donna's having problems with her internet.
Yeah.
That's better.
Okay, next one. Would you rather sit on a couch or
Oh.
sit in a recliner?
Sit on a couch.
Couch.
I'd rather sit on a couch.
Right, so people who sit on couches, do you actually have a cushion in at the small of your back?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. When you buy a couch, do you buy it for comfort?
Usually.
So why do you have a cushion in the small of your back then?
Yeah.
This is a question I used to ask all the time when I was a moving and handling trainer. People always said they bought a couch for comfort, and then they put a cushion in the small of the back because it was more comfortable.
Actually, I don't know. I think
What
I
are you?
don't
What
have one.
usually do? If I go on.
I have two under my elbow on my left, so I kind of lean on them.
I'm just cleaning my glasses.
Actually, I very rarely sit on the couch. Usually sit on the sofa.
Same thing, isn't it?
No, not really, because I normally put my feet up on the sofa or
Ben makes a valid
kind of
point.
lay on the sofa.
You can adjust the position of the cushion.
There you go, guys.
That's nice, mate.
A nice,
nice.
fairly plain
Lovely.
sycamore platter, around about 13 inches diameter by about 2.5 deep. I've actually made it quite shallow. In fact, I made it very shallow.
Like,
I've got
We've got
Don't
plenty of
gauge for
time,
that
mate.
one.
We've got 2 minutes left. You can put it back on the lathe.
I've still got about an inch of wood sitting there.
That may get adjusted later.
Yeah, it probably will. Right, let's bring the guys
That's
back
like
in.
that's like some of my earlier projects. I was too scared to go through the bottom, so I was
Yeah, me
like,
too.
Bring up the YouTube chat because I prefer that. There we go. Oh, thanks for all the nice comments.
Yep, lots of lovely words.
yeah.
Spoken.
Oh, I've got a flutterbying about in the workshop.
Nice Eternal says, lovely platter. Discuss.
Discus.
I think that says discus.
Discus. Not discuss.
Oh, discus.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right.
I just want you to throw it.
It's because English isn't your first language, is it?
No,
Yeah,
sarcasm and
Ben's just
profanity.
said, so who's Jamie sponsored by these days? And then he's retracted it.
Easy Wood Tools and Dremel and Shadow Foam and Yorkshire Grit.
I'm
Right,
currently
so-
sponsored by Cafe.
Yeah,
Sarcasm.
tonight's premiere is going out at 10 o'clock, not past, like my usual Sunday nights one do. Jimmy's put in, I need a sponsor.
I need a sponsor.
I need a sponsor. I've got enough at the moment.
Thank you, everyone, for the very kind comments, and thank you for coming across to watch, as per usual. And thanks to my earworms for keeping the chat going along nicely.
All right.
And who's on? Yeah, Steve's on tonight, 7:45, and he's
With
got
Stuart Farini.
Stuart Farini tonight, so that'll be colourful. And then I've got a premiere
Not
out
just
at
the
10.
language.
Yeah, Stuart should know some really good words. He's an English teacher, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks he teaches art, but he doesn't.
No, he's an English teacher.
He's an English teacher.
What was I going to say? Yeah, tomorrow we have Saturday morning cartoons. 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. UK, which means it's going to be getting on a bit over in Australia.
Yep.
And then tomorrow night, I'll be back tomorrow night with my Saturday Night Mint, as it's staying at the moment. May well be changing soon. At least the title may well be. In fact, the title will be changing soon. And then on Sunday,
I'm never get a gun show.
we'll have Steve on at 1 o'clock, and then I've got a premiere at 10:30 p.m. and Jamie will have a premiere at 11 p.m. So that's the weekend sorted. So there we go. And I'm going to press the button and say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody. Button's been pressed.